usually our brain is disconnected from the fields, and when it is disconnected from the fields, we are not aligned with our highest octave. You see, we are not aligned with what we're supposed to do and with the right vision of the world, and therefore our brain begins to rely only on its own resources. When thinking relies on its own resources, it actually lives in poverty. When it lives in poverty, it begins to deplete its own resources of energy. And as a result, it begins to move to be trapped in circles of repetitive action and modes of thinking and emoting, you see? So then, at a certain point, we reach this kind of depletion. We feel that life is gray, that there is not much to do, there are not many interesting or fascinating ways to respond to life. We're becoming like, we're entering a certain circle from which we cannot imagine that we could ever come out. So this minimizes our sense of aliveness. Now, what happens when the brain begins to operate as a part of the whole, as a part of a greater design? First of all, the design of the soul. Secondly, the design of the cosmos. Suddenly, you tap into greater resources. Now, some of the resources are yours, but some of them are simply the cosmic as a whole pouring into your brain, injecting into it new energy, you see? So you begin to feel that in your action, in your response, in your way of life, you are backed by something greater. Now it is as if the brain leans on something greater and draws on this energy. Do you understand? So this is the reason for ecstasy. This is the beauty, what we call the ecstatic mind. It's when the mind begins to feel that it does what it's meant to do, that it does what it can do. It is no longer limited to the reserves of thinking. That's the beauty. And this is a form of spiritual practice, right? Because now I learn to align my so-called personal mind with the universal mind. And my mind becomes illumined. As a result, my life becomes illumined.